Welcome everyone. In this guide we're going to talk about Pearl. In particular, we're going to talk about how you should be playing Pearl in attack and defense, what comp you want to be playing on Pearl, and how to play it, different strats that you might want to use in your end games. Remember, I'm gonna make all the strats with the comp that I'm gonna be using and showing you, alright? But it doesn't mean that you cannot play it with another comp, okay? With another composition, with other agents. Just try to get the idea of how you should be playing them up, okay? So let's jump right in. Oh, by the way, for someone who doesn't know, I am Daniel, in-game name Leonard. I've been top 150 Radiant, and I've played this game professionally on a tier 2 level, and that is the level just before the VCT, just before the Fnatic and Liquid level. So I've dedicated 4 years of my life to this game, and I'm here to share all the experience I gathered and gained in these years to you, and show you how you should be playing this map with this composition, but how you should be playing it in general, okay? So let's start from the duelist right here. In the attack side, we're gonna start from the attack side. Duelist, you wanna be seeing Jet. Raids is not bad, but Jet is better. So just keep Raids right here, okay? As a smoker, Astra is the best because of how big the map is. Okay, really easy, really simple. As initiator, you wanna be seeing Breach, and you wanna be seeing Sova. Okay, either Sova or Fade, depends what you prefer. The map is big, so Sova is not bad, but it also has close angles, like for example, doors and darts that you can clear with the Fade really easily, right? So let's just keep the Fade for now. But Sova is not bad either. And then as a fifth, we're going to be playing a Sentinel, we're going to be playing Cypher. This is the basic comp, this is not the comp that... I don't think you will see this comp in tier 1, just because you should not look at how pro players are playing in tier 1 in the CT level, because they have all, like, they dedicate their life to the game, right? So they play at a level that is just not good for a ranked player, like, you cannot replicate it, okay? So this is the comp that we're gonna be playing and that I'm gonna be explaining to you today, okay? So first of all, as always, let's start from the default round. So for someone who doesn't know, the default round is a round in which the team is not committing to anything in the first seconds. It's trying to gather information and then play from the information gathered. Maybe try to find a pick, but basically in that round you don't want to be dying in the first 5 to 10 seconds. You just want to be gathering information and then play from the information, or take space and play from the space you've taken, okay? So the default round here is gonna be 1-3-1, okay, because we have 3 entrances, 3 parts from which you can play, okay? Cypher is gonna be playing on A. You can change this too as well, it's not a big deal. What you can do is even play 1A, like 2A, 3 mid, but it's not optimal. Cypher can just leave a trap on B, but let's just do 1-3-1, okay? Let's do 1-3-1 with Astra here. Yeah, with Astra here is good. Cypher is gonna place a trap just in case. Astra is gonna play from here. Maybe place a trap, place a star right here, and take it back. So you place a strat right here, you take it back when there are starts, so they don't have information if someone might be behind this little box, okay? And you can just stay here and hold if they push B, see what happens, okay? Cypher is gonna be on A, he can place a camera, it's fine if they spot him through arts, through the window of arts, right? I'm gonna show it to you real fast. You can place a camera through this window if you want to, like that, and see if there is anybody, okay, when there are starts. Or you can just play for yourself, keep the camera for you, place the camera maybe even just here. I don't think this is good though, and just see if they're pushing A. You can just try to fight them, hold, see what they're gonna be doing, okay? Not too aggressive, just hold the angle for some seconds, then see what happens on the map, and you might try to take the space, okay? But you need to be really careful, check every angle that they might be in, try to pre-aim if you can, okay? And the other 3 players are gonna be playing on mid, okay? Then for arts or door, it depends on what the defense are doing, but yeah, this is gonna be the default round basically. And so from this default round, you can play a lot of different rounds. You can, for example, take art with Fade Dog, okay? So Fade can dog art for you, Breach can also flash it for you, Jet can push into art deeper, obviously followed by the other two players, and this can turn into a split A. For example, you find a kill, or you have art, Cypher got A main, and this can easily just turn into a split A. You're gonna split 3-1, for example, and Astra is gonna be a late lurk, okay? It's not optimal, but if you got a kill on art maybe, or A main, or you got the space, you can also do it, and Astra is just gonna be placing some smokes for you right here, and that's it. And then you just go in and finish the round, okay? And then let Astra lurk on art. You can leave art, for example, as well, or Astra can just rotate to aim in as well. It's not a big deal. So yeah, that is just an example on how you should be playing a default round, okay? And what can happen from a well played default round, okay? Or like it could have also been you taking a kill on doors or getting doors, and Astra getting deeper here, but it's more difficult to get deep here because you see they can just jump pick you here, or if they have an operator, Astra is gonna die, or it's gonna be really difficult for her to lurk. As in the opposite side for Cypher, it's much easier, like the angles are not as deep, you have more cover. Here you don't have cover at all almost, aside from this pillar, right? So yeah, then if Cypher has A main, you can also just rotate to A and try to execute A if you get nothing on the other parts, or the opposite, okay? Yeah, from the info gathered, maybe Cypher so 3A, maybe they start round, the defense wanted to push A, so they're pushing like 3A, you can just rotate to B and execute B, or go fast through doors and go B together like that, and Cypher will come mid or B, okay? What I'm trying to say here is that you should try to react on every, like, on the, it's like you need to think about Valorant as if it were a chess board, okay? As if it were a chess game, okay? Listen, it's obviously you're gonna be saying like what are you talking about? But for what I'm trying to say is that for every move that the enemies made and that you've made, like, the other part is gonna move. So if the enemies did a move, you need to do a move as well. You cannot just be waiting there. Like, if in chess you do a move and the enemy does not respond, you can do another move, right? You cannot, but and you do another move, then your advantage is gonna be just so much bigger. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be answering for every call, for everything that your enemies are doing, and if you answer in the correct way, you're gonna win the game. This is how Valorant works. That is it. Okay. Now let's go fast through all other rounds we can be playing on Pearl as well. So let's just go directly into an A rush. We're gonna be rushing with 4A and 1 mid that is gonna play late, is gonna lurk. Okay, he's not trying to take it early on. Okay, really easy. So what you're doing here is, it depends if you wanna just rush in or take your time. Rushing in when you're 4 here, so you have nothing on B, you have no space. So on the space on the map right now, start round, the space on the map is gonna be so much better for your enemies. Like, this is all the space that you have, okay? The enemies have all of this. It's just so much better, you see? They have, like, it's not better, they just have so much more space that you do not have, and you do not know, you do not have information about if they're pushing B, how many of them are B, so you want to be quicker, okay? So they don't have much time to react and gain the advantage on you, okay? So what you're gonna be doing here is just insta flash breach right there, so the jet can take the space. Alright, let me show you. Astra can still be placing this star and just take it back. You know, it's not that bad, because every time you do that, they don't really have information, they cannot really know if you crossed. So it's just good to place the doubt of like, hey, somebody might be here in their mind, okay? Maybe don't do it every round, because then they just know that it's a fake star. Or sometimes you do it and you actually sneak up, you know, something like that. For example, Cypher can sneak up through it. So round start, Breach can flash here, Jet is running, Jet is peeking, okay? Then once you're here, obviously being followed by everyone else, what you're doing is you're rushing, okay? So try to not be scared of anything. You place 2 smokes like that, okay? Follow me now. You place a fade eye inside, okay? Breach is gonna be stunning the right side or stunning the left side. It really just depends on what you want to be doing, but I think stunning the right side is better because of the position he has. Stunning out looks good, but like he needs to stay so way back, so much back behind, I mean, and it's not gonna be optimal for the team in general. So just from here, you're gonna be wanting to throw a stun like that, like this, okay? You stun for your jet, so you stun backside. This is also fine, but I think for backside is better. Just be careful not to not stun your jet, okay? So you do before she dashed. If she dashed already, just do it a little bit more right, okay? Because jet is obviously gonna be dashing here into her smoke. Yeah, remember. Jet is dashing into the smoke. He's just stunned. After the stun, he peeks. He can flash backside for the jet. She's right here. The jet, when she goes out of the smoke, once you're in the smoke here as a jet, when you go out, and if you have your eye here or maybe here, or there's a better eye that goes right there, okay? That eye is really good. What you can be doing here, you either go out this way first and clear these angles. This is gonna be smoked anyways, and they're gonna be stunned if there's anybody here, right? And then you clear out, or you take your chances. Usually they do not play here, okay? And you just go wide and pick out, okay? So what can be done is, after the jet dashed, Breach can call a flash as well. There are different things you can be doing. Okay, I'm just making examples, try to understand what's behind them, okay? In the meantime, hopefully Cypher is at least here, okay? Just quietly, holding his angle, shifting, not making noise. If tries not to, he's not searching a fight, he's just, he's playing his game, he's waiting, okay? He's waiting for the after plant. Once you guys plant and he's gonna be playing. Yeah, Astra is obviously following, everyone are following inside. Jet can push here, can push backside. Hopefully here you got the side. Like, there's so many things that can happen, so I cannot just like tell you everything or predict everything. I'm just trying to make some examples, okay? You need to be good enough to understand what is happening in the game in the mid round once you're here, and what you can be doing, you should be doing, okay? For that we have the live coaching session on which I'm gonna be explaining on all your mistakes in the game, so you understand better for your next time, okay? And then once you planted, maybe Jet died for example, you can leave the site, maybe one stays here, and he's gonna be playing late art, try to get some art, and this is basically it. This is it. You literally just got A. Okay, now let's do an A split that is gonna be looking a little bit different. Okay, remember Cypher is the lurker. You wanna be lurking with Cypher, and Breach wants to follow the jet. Okay, Breach wants to follow the jet. Okay, a good Breach does a lot of things, a lot of impact in the game. Okay, a good Breach for the jet is like and 40% more chances of Jet winning his fights and doing good when he enters the site. Okay, and getting kills, so getting space as well. Yeah, by the way, instead of Fade you can also be playing Tejo. I forgot to say it. He's not bad at all. He has his drone and some abilities that are really good on this map, so just keep it in mind, okay? Yeah, so a split is gonna be looking a little bit different. You wanna be playing Cypher and Astra on A main, and these three guys on arts, because the art is the main thing that you wanna be taking, okay? And main is gonna be after that. Alright, so you're gonna be playing 3-2, okay? What you wanna be doing is rushing art with these three guys. It's really easy. You have a lot of things you can be doing. So Cypher can place a camera for you just to start, okay, just to have a start. But even if he doesn't place the camera for you, you can just be flashing with Breach right there, boom, okay? Or you can get closer, say, hey, I'm stunning Jet, then she picks, okay? Remember to click here. She's still picking, but here the Breach can just flash for you, right? That is the bad flash, by the way, what I'm showing you right now, because that with this flash it goes right directly here and it flashes everything. No one is gonna be here, come on, it is such a bad angle. And you flash all this way and even here, because the other flash that sometimes I see, yeah, this is better, this is perfect. The other flash that I see sometimes doing is this, but like, what are you flashing? Like, they can be just behind this wall here, like so much space that you're not flashing with this one. So you wanna be throwing it there. Okay, I just showed you. And then jet picks. Astra is gonna be smoking for them. Okay, the 2 smokes that you're gonna be throwing are here. You're gonna be throwing one here and one here for you and for yourself. Hopefully you're taking a main here with your camera, for example. You need to be careful. If they're fighting you on a main, you should just say it. You can cancel the round. You can try to fight them on trades, okay, etc, etc. Astra can be placing as well, guys. If I'm forgetting some abilities, like I'm sorry, but what I'm trying to say is the idea of how you should be playing, okay? What are the numbers in which part of the map should be, like how the numbers should be. So in this part you should be 3-2, okay, and with agents that are similar to these lures, okay? So 3-2, and it doesn't mean that you can just go like 3-2 like this way. No, this is bad. This is bad, because then what are you doing? How are you gonna be taking out? It's so much difficult. You have all the explosive power here with Jet and Breach, okay? So hopefully you've taken art. Maybe she can check your back a little bit. She can dog here. Astra is doing this too. Breach can aftershock. So they're not picking you. Jet can also smoke it for you. And once you're here, Astra can stand backside. Breach can also... it's difficult, so no. But a stand backside wouldn't be that bad, but it's not that great from this position. And then once you're here, just enter the site. And once you're here, it's gonna be really difficult for enemies to do anything. Like if you play this way that I showed you, enemies, the percentage of you getting the site is like 99%, 95%. It's really difficult to not get the site here, because like you're usually they play one site, one art, something like that, right? And when you're doing here, you're gonna be free art, and even and the main guys are gonna be focused on art. So these guys are not making noise, they're not running a main, okay? They're trying to sneak up, and once they're here and you're here, you go and execute in the site. That's what's happening, okay? Now let's move on. If you have questions, guys, obviously ask them in the comments. Hit me up in the comments and I'm gonna be answering to you as fast as I can, okay? So let's just go through a B now, through B rush and B split. So a B rush, let's start from the rush. A B rush is gonna be looking like 4-1 with Cypher right here, and obviously a trap right there, like here or here. It's literally the same. The deeper it is, the better though, but I don't think you can place it that deep. I don't think there's a, because of this there, I don't think there's a good trap enough, so it's like here, I think, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, what you're playing is fake star, obviously, because if there is an op, you know, you need the fake star to get through, okay, and get behind here, but get behind the cover. 3 star, Jet is going through. One Jet is through, she can pick it from here. You are picking as well. You can get even more than one through the star. He's playing, he's just holding for now. He's waiting, he's not rushing, he's not like, you know, he's taking his time to do his things because he's Cypher. So once you're here, the stars that you're gonna be placing are, one is in top and one is here. Okay, it's really difficult. It's not, I mean, it is a little bit difficult because there are 3 places here, so they can be either city or on top or here. So it really depends, but I think the worst angle is like top for sure, and then here. They like to play here a lot. They can be playing city. They can be playing city, but I don't think it's that like common, or it's that easy to pick from here, because once you pick, most of the times you're just facing 3 people, okay, from here. Here you have more cover on top as well, and it's a different angle, you see. Like here when you swing, you have all this area looking at you on top as well, but you can be playing like from here. And if you're playing from here, the area that you're seeing is like much, you see, you just see from here, it's not as big as when you pick from here, you're seeing all this area around. Okay, it's a little bit different. I hope you got it. So once you're here, the best thing for, in my opinion, is breach, flashes, jet dashes, breach flashes after the dash. After the flash, he goes out, clears backside. You can be stunning just like you can be stunning just across this way to stun city and to stun billing tower. You stun all these things and it's fine. So you do a stun like this, jet dashes, you flash for him, you see what happens, you can flash again. You can be putting an aftershock here, it's not bad, but you need to put it before. So once you're like here, before the stun maybe or after the stun, you put an aftershock just to clear that angle. You throw the stun, you just throw abilities here, okay? Somebody's gonna hold the aftershock for you, like you have 3 teammates for you, with you, okay? Astra, Fade, like, you know, throw the flash, and hopefully you don't have abilities anymore to use, so hopefully you get the side. You can keep a flash for after plant maybe, or when they get backside, or for Jet to pick CT, or for Jet to pick here. Yeah, not that. For Jet to pick B. Sorry, for Jet to pick B-Ring as well. You know, a lot of things. Obviously, these guys are following up. You can be, there is great eye that you can be throwing up here to spot the enemies, and yeah, this is it. Or even behind here, just throw an eye behind here as well. On the aftershock again, Fate can be seizing, and then you aftershock. It's not bad at all. So that guy is gonna be first of all, you spot if there is anybody there, okay, with the seize, because you see the string attached to the guy, and if there is anybody, you can just aftershock him after that. Okay, it's even better that way. And once you're here, Cypher's wants to start to be careful mid and trying to take some space, but he's not rushing. He hears the steps. If they're running away, if he hears someone running away, he might try to pick. If not, when you get here, when you're planting, he might try to pick, or in the after plant, he just tries to lurk and go out. Okay, and this is it. Now let's do a B split. A B split is gonna be looking a little bit different. So it's gonna be starting the same thing, a 3-2. Really similar to the A split, okay? So you're gonna be placing a star right here for your teammates once they're closer here on doors. And you're gonna be placing a star right on top, okay? You two, fake star, take the space, maybe place a camera, play it safe, wait for your teammates, and then you go and take the space and rush. Fade wanna be using his C's here, I mean not the C's but the power to take the space. Breach can do a lot of things. So obviously there is gonna be playing, someone is gonna be playing here. So with the power you're gonna spot him. You can flash. This is a really good flash. You spot a lot of things, you flash a lot of things. You can also do it a little bit more here, but the problem is if somebody is playing closer, then he's just not gonna be flashed. Okay, so just throw a safe flash right there, aftershock right there, and this is it. And you have a little bit lower actually. I think I got him anyways, but a little bit lower is just safer. So yeah, and that is it. And once you probe, once you flash, after flash you pick, aftershock, and you basically got the billing. Now we just proceed. Once you got billing, this guy starts playing, and once you're here, you're like you're free. You're 5v, I don't know, one person that is playing like backside maybe, and that's it. And Astra can also stun and gravity well him on the backside, you know, and you just close him up with like breach flash as well, and etc, etc, you know, so many things you can do. And once you're here, you basically got the side. Okay, you're 5v1, or like you're just in his face, there's nothing he can do. And that is so, like, that looks so easy, but that is so powerful. Okay, that is literally so good. Like, it's literally it's so difficult to defend. If you just do that, it's so difficult to defend. I'm not even kidding. Okay, now let's just switch up to the defense. We are gonna be talking about the basic distribution of the players on the map. Okay, so there are two things you can be doing. Let's start from the one. Astra is gonna be playing A, Cypher is gonna be playing B. He's gonna be placing a trap right here, this way. Yeah, I think it's this way, or even this way. I don't really remember. I'm sorry. There is a camera that you place up here that is the long, B long, or you can just place it here, play it safe, and see if there's anybody. Place some traps inside, and that's it. And you just play backside, or you play backside is the best, or you can play here. It really depends on how you're gonna be playing. Usually, those suffers playing like backside here, tries to survive. If they're pushing side as 5 and they're throwing abilities into him, he usually has a cage right here for himself, which he opens up and then just goes CT to save himself. Okay. Breach is gonna be playing Art. Jet is gonna usually be playing with Breach. Okay. Astra is gonna be holding A, and Fate is gonna be playing here to check the information on B, to be ready to help B, or mid to spot mid as well. Okay. Not necessary. Jet and Breach need to push. Okay, they don't necessarily need to push, but they can make some setups. For example, Jet is here, she hears the noise, or she says now, or Breach is jiggle picking once, like here, once he sees anybody, he can flash, Jet picks, stun, Jet picks, something like that. And that is basically it. Breach and Jet more than Breach even. She can be, going around the map, change the position. A Jet, like, okay, listen to me. So in the defense, in the attack side, the one that needs to be in the enemy's minds on where is he, what is he doing, is Cypher. Cypher needs to be in the enemy's mind, and they need to have the doubt of him lurking. Okay, that is a good Cypher. A good Cypher is a Cypher that has his enemies doubting on where he is. Okay, so they're thinking about him. And just that does a lot of impact because they're not as focused in the game or on the round, okay? And they're gonna keep just looking behind them for some reason, okay? Just to make sure there's nobody behind. So a Jet is the same, but in the defense, they need to be scared of Jet. Like, where is Jet? She has operator is really good in this map. I suggest you play up. Where is the operator? Is she on B? Is she on Art? Is she doors? What is she doing? And she just needs to be, going around the map, not in round, but like from round to round, what I mean to say. With Breach or without Breach, and do his things. Okay. This is the basic thing. The other thing you can be doing is Cypher on A, Astra on B. This is fine as well. This is not bad. Obviously Cypher is gonna be placing something on Art, then maybe a camera like side here, and Astra is just gonna be spotting B, is fine. For the smokes on defense, I'm gonna be showing you, I'm sorry. This is a smoke you can do. Smoke on A, smoke on Art, smoke on mid. This is the smokes. If you wanna be playing aggressive mid, smoke here. And that's it, okay? So the smokes that you can be doing, that's what I was showing, okay? So there are different things you can be doing in defense on Pearl as well. One of that is that you can be playing more aggressive on A. So as I said, when you're playing A, I suggest you bring the Breach with you, when you don't have an operator, or even if you have it, is fine. What you can be doing here is just playing this way right here. Okay, Safri is gonna be playing Art because there is space that nobody's calling. And you can just either flash and Jet picks, or you can stun Jet picks, or Safri can place a camera through the hole right here that I showed you before, but from Art. And if there is anybody, you can stun pick on doing that camera something, Jet can hide behind here. Breach is like jiggling here, and on the contact Jet picks, you can contest A lot, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. This is the first thing. Or then, if there is nobody, you can just push as2 or as1, okay? So this is one thing you can be doing. Second thing, you can be picking mid. When you're picking mid, you want to Jet hold here, for example, and Breach hold the other side, okay? So what I mean by that is, when Jet is picking here, she cannot be holding this angle. So Breach that is behind is ready to he's holding this angle while Jet is picking here. If Jet dies, he tries to trade. Trade is really important, okay? Remember crosshair placement as well. So yeah, then once the Jet is moved here, maybe she's gonna change the angle that she's picking, because because then Breach is out is out as well. After Jet is here and Breach is right there, she's gonna be picking here, and I think that is better. And Breach is gonna be holding here for her, and she can just go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Okay, and then she can even try to pick here, get some space, and look at where she is already, and they don't even know. Okay, that is good as well. I don't feel like you should be rushing or making a lot of noise, because of the noise you're gonna be making, they're gonna either rush sprint up A or rush up B. The other thing you can be doing is play aggressive on B. This is not something I suggest. This is not something I don't think, like, it's so difficult, and it usually never works, because when the enemies go B, they either go all on B, or they just not really commit and they just leave, you know. So you can, yeah, but no, this is not good. I do not suggest you to do it. What you can be doing is just Jet playing backside or here, whatever you wanna be playing with operator, and picking this angle. That is it. This is how I see the defense and how I think you should be playing it. Yeah, this is it. I like to contest A lot and try to contest mid, or at least art. Do not give them free space, you know. This is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, for this guide, it is everything I had to say on this map, guys. Like I said before, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, hit me up in the comments. I'm gonna be answering you as fast as I can, and I'll see you in the next guide. It was a pleasure talking to you. Bye bye.